Wednesday at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts.
Hey, what's happening? It's your boy Big Scrap, aka Scrappy, aka Squiz 9E. I just got my progress report on the progress report. You dig? A+, baby. A+. What's your face at?
The progress report.
What's going on? It's your girl Lala Shepherd.
What's up? It's DJ Excel.
This is the progress report, man. We got Lil Scrappy in the building. Hey, man. How are you?
I'm blessed.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Well, y'all know how I am. Y'all know I'm a real fan of music and shit. Definitely came up listening to you. So if you can, I would love to get your autograph on this project. You know what I mean? This was this is the Trillville and Lil Scrappy album. This was an album my mom bought for me. But
how old were you though? How old were you?
What year this came out?
2004.
2004. So shit, I was my freshman year. But yeah, man, sign up for me, man. Make it out to Lala with 2 A's, please.
Hey, man, look at that young guy.
You know what I mean? I gotta get my little.
He said, "Look at that young guy right there."
But nah, man, for real. Yeah, Lala with 2 A's. What's going on? It's your girl Lala Shepherd.
Boss Brit the most lit.
What's up? It's your girl DJ Excel. And look, we interview some of the biggest artists on the come up.
Hey, man, if you ever in Atlanta, y'all make sure y'all hit us up now.
Hey, hit us up today. It's where you need to be, man. A progress report. DM us right now.
Let's go.
Hey, it's at the end. Yep. Well, that's cool. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. But yeah, man, we gonna kick it off like that. Cause like I said, man, music is everything. And I'm actually from Ohio, by the way. But
I used to be out there a lot.
For sure, y'all definitely did. But you know, the crunk era, that was shit. That was my favorite.
You looking like you ain't seen that in a minute.
Looking at the pants.
Word. Oh shit, them big joints.
I know. Yo, you know what I just wondered? You know what I just wondered? Like, you know when we wore like big ass clothes,
laundry.
Did we?
Okay.
Did we look like that? I feel like when you look back, you ain't look like that when you wore that. Do you know what I'm saying? It was cool back then. You don't never look like, damn, did somebody look at me like I look crazy or did I look cool?
We didn't look crazy then. But if you look at it now, you look crazy.
You be like, why did I wear shit so big?
I'm looking at Lil Homie like, damn.
Not Lil Homie like that ain't you.
Yeah, this is Lil Homie.
That is hilarious.
Nah, but them jeans is crazy.
So how old were you there?
40, you dig? And I was probably like a 20.
Like a 29.
How old were you here?
What, 17, 18?
Sheesh.
Damn.
No, 18, 19. One of them, 18, 19.
That's crazy, man. But yeah, you know, that was my introduction, you know, to you. Remember, we definitely saw, you know, No Problems on 106 in Park. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, shit, we grew up listening to you and shit.
That was literally when songs could last for, like, you know what I'm saying? You could put out a song and that shit gotta last for, like, half a year.
Facts.
And then you put out another one that's gonna last for half a year.
Crazy.
You dig what I'm saying? Like,
and that was like the real 106 in Park days.
Yeah,
like that, like that's when, like, I feel like now when artists got their music like on MTV or BT is different than when you had it on MTV or BT.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
see now it's very different. You know what I'm saying? Because back then you had to, your music had to be at least on the radio doing something.
Yeah,
they ain't even putting it on there, you know, on the video. But now it's like if your song's streaming a lot, then they'll just throw it on there. You know,
it's just different. It hit different now.
Yeah,
True.
Which I don't begrudge because I love the streaming shit. I love that shit because shit.
Well, shit, you experienced both sides.
Yeah, yeah.
True. So
see, I came in when the ringtone game came in.
Right.
I got a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? And then the ringtone. The game went all the way into streaming, so it's just another level of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy to be able to still be a part of it, cause I know when I came in, there was a lot of old head like ringtone rapper. I was like, I don't give a fuck what you call it. I'm getting a check.
Goddamn right.
Do you think it's more money in streaming?
Of course.
And I feel like just like this is still fairly new, and I feel like everybody was mad at it at first.
Right.
And now everybody like, oh shit, hold up.
Facts.
Every listen, like you could buy my album and that's it. But if you stream my shit every day.
But I think that's because nobody knew the realness of it. I watched the Russ interview. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I was, you know, watching because, you know, that's his world. So I was watching how he get down, and when he said shit, like I just kept making shit and just kept going. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do anyway. like regardless. And then you saying shit, you ain't even got nobody holding you back. You ain't got a label saying, hey, hold on for a second, like we gon' hold on, let's just I'm testing all these motherfuckers out by myself, nigga, just putting the motherfuckers out. And then just like with anything, if you keep on going at it, some gonna catch. You feel me?
Facts.
And all you gotta do is just keep doing what you've been doing.
Facts. True. And now fans can kind of pick the singles where I feel like
exactly.
like you'll see a star like, oh, this is it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you can gauge where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like,
crazy.
Yeah.
Man,
it's a science.
The prices is going up in this city because I know y'all. That's crazy.
No, you be sitting there looking like, you know, all that, you know, shit I used to have to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, just to even, you know, get it on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Just to get it on the mixtape. You know, get somebody to hear my mixtape. And all you gotta do now is just put that shit on there, and whoever fucking with you gonna fuck with you.
But you know, a lot of people like that did it the hard way, they would be mad at how easy it is. But I always say, like, if you knew how to do it then, now you just killing it. It's on a whole nother level because it's a hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hustling your music. You know what I'm saying? You just putting that shit out there, and shit, whatever come back. You know what I'm saying? Give me that. You know what I'm saying? I need that.
Okay, so what was some stuff that you was doing then back then, just in terms of getting heard, getting people to listen to your stuff?
Man, I did like 1,000 free shows. I did 1,000 like just radio interviews when they, you know, going around the, you know, wherever I was at doing them little battles and stuff. Who can, you know, who got the best, this, that. Shit, just being out, man, like just being a part. Like, actually, whenever something was happening in Atlanta and it was a main event, I would make sure I be at that motherfucker. And I was so tied in, you know, to, you know, where I'm from that, you know, I knew the promoters, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to Neighborhood Superstar, rest in peace, Wallow. Shout out to Lil O. Smurf World,
absolutely,
LA, Shenard and Moet, you know, all them, man, all them folk, man. Like, I would know the people who at the main event.
That's smart.
And I'd be like, hey, bro, like, just throw me on that bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they knew the crowd was fucking with me because I'm from the hood. So we already do this. You know what I'm saying? We run through the club screaming we some head busters. You know what I'm saying? Knocking niggas out and shit. Like, and I was the small guy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, I had a, like, strong, like, backing with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, a whole bunch of people wanted to see me win, and I was taking the opportunities, you know what I'm saying? Like, being there, you know? Like, Pastor Troy gonna be there, nigga, I'm there. Nigga, let me be, I'm go on for that nigga go on. Throw me on right then, Cad Money finna, throw me on for them nigga get on stage, bro. Yeah, right there. I just kept doing that shit, you know what I'm saying? Until that shit caught on.
So, No Problems, that was your big break record. Got you.
That was, because Head Bussa had been out 3 years before that.
Wow.
You know, before I even knew who Jon was. Well, I knew who Jon was, but before I even got with Jon, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was, you know, I had the street, the love, my neighborhood. Cause it got levels to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. You can have a hood, like an Atlanta joint.
Yeah, because I had, like, it was, Head Bussa was like, some real East Side shit, East Atlanta shit, you know what I'm saying? And then No Problem was like, you know, coming after that. That was the follow up, you know what I'm saying, to Head Bussa and Never Ever, you know what I'm saying? No Problem was like that oh shit, he really doing that shit. You know
just the beat, the energy, crazy. But
and I did that shit like that wasn't even No Problem at first. It was like 3 other songs at first.
Damn,
ain't that crazy?
And every time I came back, Jon was just like, that shit, that ain't it. That whack. And I'm like, oh, what? You know what I'm saying? Like,
shit.
Yeah,
how
for
do you
real.
take that criticism? But
I didn't know how to take it at first, cuz I'm like, at first, you know, I was real offended, my nigga. Like, I was really offended. Like, hey man,
it's
like,
my art.
Like, fuck that nigga think he talking to. Cause at first I used to see Don P come out there with an attitude.
Trillville.
Yeah, like I used to see him come out there with the attitude, like, and he got his little notebook and shit, and he go in there and slam the door. I'm like, cuz, wrong, cuz. I was like, I ain't know nothing about that shit, cause I had been giving him some good shit that he liked, but it got to that one song, cuz I was like, that shit just ain't it.
That's so interesting. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Axel.
Nah, so do you feel like he pushed you to the best?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. He pushed
That's
me to...
dope.
He pushed me because when I came back with no problem, he was like, nah, that's it, nigga. That's what I'm talking about, nigga. And I was just like, nigga. I was finna say, I was finna just give up, nigga. Like, shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause there was a lot of people that be like that with John, though, cause he a perfectionist. And it's a lot of motherfuckers you to be like, man, I don't even want to work with him no more, man. I'm glad we got that hit. I don't want to do nothing else.
Wow.
But I'm like, damn, like every time he pressured the motherfuckers, everybody always came out with a hit.
True. Lil Jon, man, he is like, you know, when you do the yearly recap of the most people that you listen to per year, he's always up in my top. I love Lil Jon just in terms of him being a producer and an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
so
no,
but lighter. But yeah, back to No Problems video, man. Talk about just the experience of that video. You know, having Snoop in it, the training day theme, and all that good shit. Fucking classic ass video that. It was just dope. It matched the energy of the record. Yeah,
John had hit me one day and he was like, hey, that song you finally made?
That you finally made.
He said, that No Problem song? He said, that's the one we're going to go with, because that's the one. He said, what's your favorite movie? And I was thinking about it, and I was like, right now, Training Day. He was like, I like that shit, too. He was like, shit, I'm going to come up with some ideas, you come up with some ideas, and then I'm going to hit my buddy Gil Green from Miami. Shout out to Gil Green.
Shout out to Gil Green, hell yeah.
And he was like, see what we going to do. I was like, bet, cool. So he came back and gave me some ideas, and he was saying basically like, we can basically get these people in the video, the same people. And I was like,
fire.
I was like, yeah, right. And you can't get that shit. Nigga, how the fuck they gonna happen? You
Crazy.
know what I'm saying? You gonna have them same people shout them. Cuz was like, yeah, we're gonna get. I was like, all right. He said the director gonna get them. So he said, what part of the movie you like? You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, give me some ideas. And I was like, shit. You know, I like when, you know, the dude when he was getting drunk in that bitch and he had that nigga getting high and just everything. So
Classic
when we
movie.
got there, I'm thinking I'm gonna be Denzel.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay.
I'm thinking I'm gonna be Denzel though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be, because that's my favorite actor. You know what I'm saying? I told him, I said Denzel my favorite actor.
And he's a Capricorn like us.
You feel me? John a Capricorn.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So listen,
damn, it's lit.
I get there today of the video, and they were like, "This what you gonna be doing right here?" And I was like, oh, "Okay." So, shit, I don't really be driving no old school like that. I got one, but I don't be driving them bitches like they were like, "Oh nah, John gonna be driving." John,
you like, hold on, I ain't.
What John driving for? He in the video? It was like, yeah, nigga, that's your boss, ain't? I was like, ah, man, he gonna be Denzel.
Yo, that's funny as hell.
So look, I was mad. I ain't gonna lie. I was slick mad 'cause I want to do my own shit. You know what I'm saying? But then I seen a security guard outside the trailer. I was like, oh, they got trailers for us now and this shit. Like,
shit was big.
It was my first like big shit. Headbuster was alright, but this right here, like,
yeah.
this was some other shit. They had big movie cameras and shit. I was like, oh yeah, I'm up there. You got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
So
you got your acting role together.
you know what I'm saying? You know, I went all the way with it, Jack. So they say, hey, Unc want to holler at you in the trail. I was like, I said, okay, not even knowing. That nigga just said, who the fuck is Unc? You know what I'm saying? Pad the security nigga let me pay. He was a ugly looking motherfucker. And I was just like, damn. I get on the bus. I'm in the trailer. It was Snoop Dogg. I was like,
double G.
Look at his face.
That's hard.
I was like, oh shit, 'cause he was turned around and he had just got up. Somebody was just braiding the hair or whatever. And he had like a whole stack of swishers. That was like in the box. They was already rolled up though. Like,
oh shit!
Whole like line on. And he did like that. He was like, "What up, nephew?" And I was like, "What up, Unc?" You know what I'm saying? Like just instantly went into that shit. And then he was like, he said, "Shit, cuz, come on, get you one of these boxes, cuz I already got you rolled up."
That's what's up.
And I was just like, "Yeah, I'm finna smoke with you." I was like, damn, shit, okay. Blowing with cuz, and he was just talking. He was like, nigga, I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cuz, like, ooh. And I was talking to that shit just really, it boosted my whole adrenaline, nigga. Like, it wasn't shit you could even do. Like, you couldn't tell me shit, nigga. Hey, what the fuck do you mean, nigga?
Yeah.
Fuck you talking about? Y'all got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And then go out the door, leave there, and on the corner, I see Dub C. I said, damn, they go Dog C. I was like, God damn, what's going on? Cause I was like, this shit big, bro.
Big.
Go down there. I'm talking to him. We in LA though, so I'm talking to him. And homie, we on the corner. He like this. Yeah, Scrap. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? We got just, and I'm like,
he make you nervous.
yeah, I'm like, what we waiting on somebody? Like,
what we
and
doing?
he was just like, nah, cause you know we in the wrong hood for all that. Cause you know they want to just bring, you know what I'm saying? You can't just be Snoop know that. Cause we can't just be over here like. I was like, what's going on? Cause I ain't know nothing about the LA shit. Then you know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, all right. I'm gonna let you have that. You know what I'm saying? Nice to meet you. Cause I was like happy to meet these people, like all these people I've seen on TV and shit, and heard on. I love their music and shit. And then when it got, I think nighttime came and we seen a whole bunch of Bloods pull up. Cause we was up in the jungle or some shit there was, and some Blood, like a whole gang of Bloods pulled up, and it was Gang and his big brother,
word.
like And they came in, they was fucking with us, man. They opened up they opened that shit up for me, man.
Respect.
Like for real, that shit was lit. That shit was lit. That whole video. That's why that shit like that, man.
That video massive.
Like for real, bro. Like I tipped my hat out of that one.
How was it smoking with Snoop, man? Was it higher than you ever been? Or
It's always higher than I ever been smoking with Unc, man. Like every time I get with him, it's you gonna have a smoke session. Last time I won, me and my partner, we went to his house and we had spent the whole night smoking, rapping in his studio, and I had went to sleep one time by mistake. I was like this.
Not by mistake.
And I did like this, and he was like, Snoop was in front of me like, yeah, nephew, I got you. You know what I'm saying? He filming me, he had me on the ground too, but he said, I ain't gonna put it out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause then I was like, wow, mouth open and everything.
Damn.
So then I catch him. I said, yeah, cuz.
You got him.
Yeah, I ain't gonna put you out there, you know what I'm saying? But then I'm talking about we rapped all the way till it got daytime. You know what I'm saying? And we was out on the bus and he was telling us these stories. Cause it's like a real uncle, man. You just be like wanting to know shit, man. And he be telling us all the stories and shit.
His energy just feel like
his energy is love, man. It's real big Snoop. Now I respect him as that. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But cuz it's like we ain't had no more regular weed, so my partner started rolling up moon rock. And that's all we had, so we was just blowing that shit. We ain't had nothing to do that day. Cuz was like, he was smoking, he was like talking, he was like, hey cuz, what the fuck this is, moon rock? He was like, yeah, he was like, hey cuz, I got shit to do, homie.
Okay.
Like, I was like, damn. I was like, hold on, what you saying? You done? He was like, yeah, cuz I gotta get ready. I was like, okay. I ain't say nothing like, oh, I won, cause then he would have probably tried to come back and just chill.
Oh, you know
so I said, I'm just gonna remember that. So next time I see him, like, I smoked you up out the bus, bro, cause we was on his school bus.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Outside look like a school bus, on the inside look like a big ass limo. Shit, crazy.
crazy.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy up there.
Interesting.
Who is it?
Right.
I'm hollering. Talk about just, BME days in the prime, like, Trillville, Crime Mob, you know, of course, Jon. Talk about just, BME.
Man, that shit was, it was what they, it's lit now, but it was crunk. You know what I'm saying? It was off the chain. It's like, signing with them, it wasn't like the big goal I was, looking forward to, but it was the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And I remember I was already doing my own shows, and like I said, them free shows, you know what I'm saying? That shit started getting old, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I was looking at the living situation. We weren't really at the house, you know what I'm saying? Mom Duke shut all the little drug shit down, like ain't nobody doing nothing. We good. We gon' make it, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't fucking with that shit, you know what I'm saying? And I like, watching my mama go through all that shit. So I was like, shit, that's the opportunity. I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? Got that. I seen we all had a show one day down in Albany, Auburn, Georgia, or something like that. Georgia State or something like that. It was a big show. I ain't never did no show like that. And Jon was doing all his songs. I was just watching. I'm like, damn, cuz like look at all these white people. Like they
be going the hardest sometimes.
I was like, man, this is bananas. Like I'm used to performing in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we fighting in that bitch all day. You ain't finna walk up out that bitch without a fight. Just know when you go up in that bitch, it's going down. You know, you might bump into the wrong nigga. You might be by yourself and see an enemy or whatever. It's on and cracking. You know what I'm saying? So just being with him that night, and I ain't, you know, I felt like I wasn't gonna have no drama. So I'm in that bitch. I'm like, man, look at this shit. Then Trillville, they go, because he paused and let us come in, because we had just got signed to him. And then I came and did mine. They had already knew Head Bussa. So they was doing the shit, and he was like, oh, shit. And I was like, oh, shit.
He was like, oh, shit. And I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, and I was like, damn. So after that, they had a little after party. I'm trying to get at Jon. I want to ask her, like, bro, I got to ride with you, bro. Like, because he was on the tour bus. They were finna go on tour, him and the East Side Boy. And I was like, bro, I'm you know, I gotta get with him to where I can just whisper in the ear or like get his attention or something. And so just when I was about to get his attention, he was walking out the door finna go get on the tour bus. So I was like, let me go catch him. Then the dude came behind me. He was like, hey, y'all know y'all partners in there fighting. Everybody in there fighting. So I go back in there, Trillville fighting, East Side Boy fighting, everybody fighting. I said, I turned around, Jon never came back in. I was like, damn. So I went, you know, back then, that's all I wanted to do was fight. So I just joined the fun. I'm in there fighting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we get through, we get back on the bus, and Trillville, everybody like, boy, we finna go back to the A, boy, we finna go got at the party, woo, at our normal little club and shit. And I was like, shit. I just thought of where I was living at, you know what I'm saying? Like, and my position in life, you know what I'm saying, which one theirs, because they all had, you know, kind of middle class type situation. Gotcha. I was straight, you know, how we were living, you did.
Slugging it out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, shit, man. I'm like, hey, bro, so P Gang, like, shit, I ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's over with. If I go home, ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? Nothing there. Like, ain't nothing to do, ain't nothing I need to be doing this shit, you know what I'm saying? I said, if I get on the road with you, boy, I be out extra hype, man. Nigga, I know it's like 3 of y'all, but nigga, I said, but I'm young though. I go crazy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I said, I got to tote the bags, and you know what I'm saying? I do that. I don't even gotta. You ain't gotta buy me no clothes, nigga. Give me no money, nigga. I do my own shit.
You just want opportunity,
man. Yeah, man. That nigga looked at me, and I was just, I held my breath. I was like that. That nigga said, alright, shit, where your manager at? I was like, you right there. He was like, alright, come on. That's on you. I was like, shit, it is, nigga. I was like, come on, nigga. You gonna stay, nigga? He was like, where your clothes at? I was like, nigga, fuck them clothes, nigga. I'm finna goddamn, where the bunk at, nigga?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was like one of the highlights when he looked at. I'll never forget that shit. Like I appreciate him forever for that. You know what I'm saying? I always say I had some bad shit to say, but he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to take me on the road with him. He didn't have to fly me to certain places when he ain't had the money. The label wasn't gonna pay for it. He got me out there.
I seen a couple interviews where like you talk about Lil Jon. It kind of seemed like you kind of have, I don't want to say resentment, but you feel like he ain't go as hard for you as he should have. Yeah,
I mean, he did. He went as hard as he's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just feel like, you know, the crunk shit, that's his shit. You know what I'm saying? And he just kind of just left it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, when the head fall off, the body go right with it. So, you know what I'm saying? It was just one of them type situations. And everybody that's connected to him was like, kind of like, what the fuck? Right. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I couldn't complain because God didn't leave me there. You know, I kept going.
Do you feel like he went too commercial?
Nah. I just think, you know, stuff was crazy in these streets, man. You know what I'm saying? At that time, man, and homie was trying to stay away from all that kind of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? He was just on like making music. You know what I'm saying? And I think he went pop and, you know, out that way because he ain't got to deal with all that shit. With that, you know what I'm saying?
And you just getting flown across the country, across the world.
Yeah. And I man, when I think about it, I be like, I want to live like that too.
Hey.
You feel me? So
be DJing.
God bless him. You know what I'm saying? God bless him. You dig?
Yeah.
So what's your relationship with everybody from BME now? I seen Lil J was in your recent video for Georgia, Florida.
Yeah, that's my dog. He was in there when we made the song.
Got you.
Yeah, Lil J was in there when we made the song.
Lil J from Crime Mob. Shout out to
actually,
him.
I think he put that little clap in. Then he put the little clap in there. He was like,
okay.
Hey, you ain't getting no goddamn, you know what I mean?
What's your relationship with everybody now though, including John?
I mean, it's you know, it's good. Like, I talk to Trillville more, you know what I'm saying? I talk to, like I said, I talk to Lil J, talk to other Crime Mob members every now and then. Talk to Bo Hagen every now and then.
Word.
East Side Boys every now and then. I mean, it's just every now, you know, everybody living their life, you know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
So, you know what I'm saying? We all fam, you know what I'm saying? I just look at it and I be like, damn, you know, when I do holler at them, you know, it'd be like a breath of fresh air, you know what I'm saying? Because I be like, damn, some niggas I really, really know, you know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Real talk.
Talk about adjusting to the different eras of music and the different sounds of music, you know, because shit, we go through a lot of different sounds. Yeah,
man. Man, I've been up and down through this shit, man. Like, because at one point I had Addicted to Money with Ludacris.
Yep.
And that's her. When I was on
with Stewie
Rock when I was signed with DTP. And before that, I was putting out a lot of mixtape shit. You know what I'm saying? And before that, I did the Money in the Bank with, you know, with Buck, and I did the 50 Cent, the G Unit deal. And that was a one-on thing. And I stepped away for a minute, cause I was like, hold on, this is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, the other niggas different. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I ain't know you had to do all that to get famous, you know what I'm saying? Or to be relevant, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, ooh, that's scary, you know what I'm saying? The shit that niggas is doing or gotta do, like, I don't understand, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on, cause when I was coming up in this shit, man, like, it was like you couldn't even act a certain kind of way. A nigga was gonna blackball you, nigga. You couldn't be a sucker, like, you couldn't wear certain clothes and wear colors. It was just different. It was just, you had to be kind of damn near rock solid. You know what I'm saying? For you to pass for what I was rapping about.
Right.
You had to be kind of rock solid. You know what I'm saying?
Or you would be exposed.
Yeah, like now you can get knocked out. Nigga be like, oh shit, that was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Nigga gone back. Nigga rocking at his shoulder that day. Nigga, when I first came out, you get knocked out. Nigga, you wouldn't make it. Nigga, nigga, the whole year, nigga, we talking about that shit. We talking about that shit, though.
Fatty. Oh,
yeah, the whole year, nigga, we talking about that shit. Ain't no 24-hour rule, nigga. That motherfucker, next week, nigga, we gonna have another episode, nigga.
That's fucked up.
You feel me?
Fucked up.
Yeah.
How do you feel the newer rappers embrace you?
Some of them embrace me, some of them don't. You know what I'm saying? Just like the older ones. You know what I'm saying? Like,
true. Like,
I don't have friends in this shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never look at it like that. At first I did when I came in, but then when I didn't have a steady flow in the music industry, you know what I'm saying? You kind of see them people kind of fade away. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not doing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I had to step back to see what the fuck was I even in. You know what I'm saying? That shit got brutally disturbing to me. You know what I'm saying? Just watching what was going on and hearing some shit. But then one day it hit me and I was just like, it's right where I needed to be at. You know what I'm saying? Like I like what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? Because basically it's like I've always known how to do a bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just that talented. You know what I'm saying? I've always been able to do everything. So when they brung the kind of melody and the rap thing in, I was like, I can show my real now. Okay, cool. And ain't nobody complaining about shit around this bitch. If you can put it off, if you can put on,
True.
and they can relate to it, niggas gonna take in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm playing that game. I really like the new game.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, so whether they fuck with me or not, they gonna fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got my little partners I fuck with, the little young guys. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they solid. You know what I'm saying? Like I got like dream songs I would do with I love me some Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? That straight Atlanta shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Moneybag Yo.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? The Baby. You know, nigga like that. Like I like they get down cause that shit there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's solid from what I see and hear. You know what I'm saying? So that them some of the niggas I would really fuck with. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Offset. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like all the little nigga from Atlanta I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just you know. I just love the little young nigga from the A, man, cause they just keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
I respect that. And speaking of melodies, one of my favorite records by you is definitely No Love with Toccara.
Yeah.
I've listened to that. Like, whenever I listen to that song, I can listen to it, especially if I'm, like, sad. You know what I'm saying? But I listen to it even when I'm not sad, though. And it's just...
She be getting heartbroken left and right.
Whatever.
Just a hopeless romantic.
It's you know, but it's a dope record, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out No Love,
Yeah.
Scrappy, and Toccara. But it's a dope record. It's like when you listen
it.
to it from the start to the beginning, like you really painting this love story. You know what I mean? So can you talk about the record?
Yeah, man. You know, it was during the time I was going through some stuff, man, and I needed to let it out. You know what I'm saying? And rap is like before TV, that was the way I could let it out. And I did it right before I did Love and Hip Hop.
That was 2012.
Yeah, like man, I was able to let that joint out, man. And it felt like I was just blowing just negative energy out.
We heard
man.
it on that motherfucker.
You feel me? And man, like that shit, it felt good. Like even the performance, like I like it wasn't a big radio song, but it was like an internet song. You know what I'm saying? Because they played it on Love and Hip Hop one time, and that was it. Like it was out of here. Like I go to clubs now, do shows and shit, and women be like, oh, hell no. They be like, hell no, you better, hey, you hear somebody say, hey, play No Love.
Yes.
You be like, hey, cuz, hey, I'm finna leave, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They be like, nah, play No Love, goddamn. And I play that shit, man, I can't even say that shit.
You gotta play for the ladies, though.
But I can't even say that shit. They won't let me do it. They do it.
That's hard.
That's how hard it ain't never been on the radio.
That's
Do you
crazy.
think you slept on, like, female records? From getting that reaction?
That's her.
Got that.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
So I always say, once you
I
get
mean,
the
look
ladies,
at where I come from. You know what I'm saying? It don't. You know, it ain't like.
and the ladies turn up too.
You know what I'm saying? They
like-
be on that. You know what I'm saying? They be with the shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And ladies even more now than niggas anyway.
Oh.
You know, like you can't. I be sitting. I be like, do not use, like, women cannot use certain words with each other, like, for real, like, you gotta explain. If you got a little white homegirl, or somebody that ain't with the shit, you gotta be like, look, I know you be goofy and shit, but like, don't say certain shit, cause you will get beat up like real quick. You know what I'm saying? And man, black women and like just brown women in general, like any woman of color, bro, like. You be like, what the fuck, do y'all got any respect for each other as a woman? Cause you'll hear women be like, oh no, as a woman, we stand up for each other. But then you be like, look how they fight each other,
Should be wild.
They don't even be stopping. I be like, damn, like women just harder than like they go harder than like the men. I be like, see, I could have broke that up with a dude real quick,
Girls ain't
like
stopping.
I could have did that real quick.
The hair being able to go that far, like
yo. Nah, I done seen some ugly shit. I done seen somebody. I done seen somebody up in somebody's skiz out, like they arm up in the scalp. Like I'm like, how you?
Not the skiz out.
Look at the skiz out, bro. Like how you in there like that, bro? Like for real.
That's different.
Wow.
Yeah, it was very different.
Okay, well, shit, you brought up reality TV, man. And some people, they might have gotten introduced to you then. You know what I mean? They might not know you from music.
Exactly.
So talk about just, reality TV and did you regret being on reality TV or did it help you? What you think about reality TV?
No, I don't regret being on reality TV. I just feel like that shit just made for some people. Some people ain't made for. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, one person might come on here and do it, and it might not work too good for them. I think I'm more of an entertainer more than a rapper.
Gotcha.
So it worked for me anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, it just come natural. It's like certain shit you gotta have. Like, you look at the actual people that's on there that you like, and you look, why do you like them people? Because they are naturally entertaining.
That's a fact.
Like, they're natural. Like, they not even trying. Like, ain't no script nowhere. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers is just naturally entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they pick them. Pick a whole bunch of motherfuckers like that, and you just put them in the bunch and let them go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know how black folk is anyway. When that camera, them lights come on, motherfucker get free makeup and hair done.
Hey, it's lit.
It's on. Nigga got me some hen or something like that. Nigga,
lit.
Motherfucker be like, man, fuck that shit.
Right.
They gonna flip the whole table low. You be like,
I didn't even know you was that mad.
You be like, what happened? Nah, motherfucker turn the TV on, cuz. I ain't finna let that bitch pump me, cuz. You be like, what?
I am hollering.
Do you see people like trying to?
Oh yeah. That been like that since we got on there. I just be sitting back. I be like, bro, I ain't finna clown. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even got it in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I ain't. You know, I go there like. I always tell them, man, I be like, man, y'all know where y'all fuck up at. Y'all put a lot of people that play with some people that don't play. You know what I'm saying? And I don't be with the playing games and shit. And I really go there, so when I go there, it be black.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? It be like, I come back and be like, they be like, hey, you done committed some crimes, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be like, when? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it like, and that, you know, you just can't put them people together, but they put them together, and sometimes that shit can get ugly, man. They done stopped that now. You know what I'm saying? They done stopped that a lot.
We can see it on our end.
Yeah, they done stopped that a lot, because, you know, in our realm, man, like, you know, as black people, man, we got to kind of, like, whatever we do, we got to be responsible. You know what I'm saying? We kind of got to, like, we got to stir the boat now. Like, okay, now, if we're going to be on here, like, you know, I know you want to get your chest off, you know what I'm saying, say what the fuck you gonna say, but just know this a whole black woman over here. Since y'all be talking that shit, it's a whole black woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see you. I mean, if you ain't gonna respect, I know you don't. You gonna get mad at me when I don't? That's what I try to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I try to get. I try to give respect, and that way I should get it back. But if I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so if I disrespect you, it's okay then, because we all want to be disrespectful. That's my whole thing. I like to be fair.
Got you.
That's some bullshit. I like y'all disrespecting, so I could disrespect.
Hey man, I tell my family that. Hey man, either we gonna be family or we ain't gonna be family. You know what I'm saying? Like, be let's be real. We gonna do it or not. I'm cool either way. Is we gonna do it or not? You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta be cool either way. You know, with anybody, like, is you gonna be around my perimeter? Are you orbiting my life? Cause I'm the sun over this motherfucker. Okay. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So if anybody else orbiting this motherfucker, and you ain't my kids, cause, hey man, listen, God be with you.
You don't gotta be there.
God be with you.
So talk about your thoughts rewatching like the old episodes. You know, sometimes the marathons will be on, or if you go to the different apps, like, what do you think when you look back at the old episodes?
Man, I was clowning.
You was lit.
Yeah, I was clowning. Man, I just
that's like a whole documentary though, like you can really see a lot.
But it's like only one part of you, right? Like,
of course,
like a little love life, right? And your family, so you don't really get to see the whole dude. So people will go just off that.
True.
I look back at it though, and I'm like, damn, bro, he was clowning. Why you doing that? You know what I'm saying? But I do remember I didn't have no direction. You know what I'm saying? When I first got on there, I ain't never been on TV like that before. You know what I'm saying? Just like when I first rapped, I was rapping. I was in the hood with that shit. Now I'm everywhere with that shit. That shit different. You know what I'm saying? And TV way different. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people like sitting around with cameras in the corners, and then you walking past and you like, oh shit, it's a camera right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is going on? You know, and you know, and shit be happening, man, and like shit used to happen so fast, like for real, like you in the street for real. I'm like, this is bonkers, man. Like, how's we trying to get away from the street, but we still doing street shit on TV? Like, you know, not street shit as in selling drugs and nothing like that, but like acting.
You don't want to look like no bitch in front of either.
Nah, but see, I ain't never had that problem though. Like, I don't care how. Like, well, I ain't gonna say never had that problem. I just didn't. I ain't look at myself as that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really, you know, now I don't give a fuck about what people say, but then I was more on some shit like, I ain't even gonna look like no bitch. I'm finna do what I gotta do first anyway. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even look at you. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get them first. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was at.
Nah, because if I'm on like, ego is a big thing. So like, you're not gonna jeopardize, you know what I mean, yourself. To look crazy.
Yeah, because now people will jeopardize you. You feel what I'm saying? People will jeopardize you for sure. People will put you in, use you for a bulletproof vest. You know what I'm saying? You be like, like, hold on, we on TV, like, show these folk how you act for real, my nigga. Like, for real, don't be doing that, bro. Like, I hate when like, you can tell when somebody on there acting or trying to, that shit blows me. That shit blows me. Because for you to act a different way off camera, and you got all these people loving you, saying, oh, this person is this person is that, and then you get off camera and act like a whole devil. Like, that shit don't even make no sense. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't even make sense. Like, or you act like a devil and you know what I'm saying, you act like a devil on the show, and then in real life you this nice ass person, man. Like, hey man, listen, that's why they call this shit reality. You feel what I'm saying? Give us some of that shit, man, who you really is. You know what I'm saying? Because there's somebody out there that might be you, and they need to know how to get through this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always deal with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, going through little shit, niggas laughing at you, niggas talking bad about you. Like, at the end of the day, I always looked at it like, damn, bro, that's why we get paid. It ain't even about the
craziest shit.
It ain't even about what we doing. It's about to take all this other shit these people talking about. You know what I'm saying? These people talking about, and the shit be dumb, bro. It be some shit like this green thing right there, and we'll be sitting there, everybody be like, yeah. I'm the only one there to talk about. Like, you seen how Scrappy just did that? He broke. I be like, the way I put the...
I ain't gonna lie, I did see one clip. I don't think it was with you, but I seen one clip where, like, it looked like a conversation, right? And I forget who it was, but their hat was like this, then their hat was like this.
Oh yeah, Ray J.
Yeah. What the fuck? Like,
that was
that shit kind of went viral because it was like, yo, y'all crazy
with the editing. You know what I'm saying? But see, that's what I be trying to tell people. Like, they cut, like they be doing shit like that, and I'm like, it be certain shit y'all don't get to see. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even my business to put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I let everybody believe what they want to believe and go get that shit.
Yeah, because it don't even matter.
That shit WWE to me.
But look, a lot of people know Mona Scott from Love and Hip Hop. They think she started at Love and Hip Hop, but she actually managed you.
Yeah, she's the manager, right? Chris Lighty, yeah.
Can you tell us something that we probably wouldn't know?
And Missy. LL Cool J, Busta Rhymes, we can keep going.
I feel like people just know it from there and judge her like, oh, you trying to make black people look bad or whatever.
No. Can you see what this is what used to go on. See, Mona would like have you tell her your problems. You know what I'm saying? Well, not her actually, but whoever the producer is, you would tell them your problems, and what they would do, they would just put you in a situation where you can get that off your chest. That's what you just said, right?
Damn.
Huh? I ain't saying nothing. What you said the other day. So they tell both of y'all that, because both of y'all have been talking whatever y'all were talking. They just tell you to explain yourself, talk to them. And that shit get heated because
it's a real issue.
Nigga be like, hey, you told them that, cuz. What's up, cuz?
Right.
They what we on, my nigga. Like, you know, and everybody be, but that's what they need though to get that real shit up out you.
Fact.
Cause you know, motherfucker be hiding they shit on there, boy. They be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to hide and be perfect. Hey man, listen, that's why I went all the way with it. You feel me? Y'all know who I am. Y'all done seen me. I done did that. Been there. You feel me? Don't even give a fizz now. You did.
Okay, and so we had your mom on the show a long time ago too, Miss Momma Dee.
Momma Dee.
Talk about just coming up with your mama, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all done accomplished so many different things, and like, you know, talk about that, man. Your mom is a trip.
Imagine that, man. Imagine, put it like that. I'm gonna give you just a recap. You know what I'm saying?
You said a recap
of being Lil Scrappy. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine your daddy being a preacher, right? Mm-hmm. And you go over his house and you get in trouble. Like, you might don't even get no whoop. You might have to write verses, like scriptures 100 times, and to the point to where the preacher in church saying the shit and you just saying it with him. Like,
I'm weak.
You know what I'm saying? You like, damn, how do I even know that shit? You know what I'm saying? But then you go to your mama house and it's straight trap city. You know what I'm saying? It's hoes. Trap city. It's hoes in the house. You got to share your room with the hoes. You know what I'm saying? Cause we actually slept in the bed with my mama, but like when it was time to like do your homework or be to yourself, you go to your room and shit. It was real fucked up. Like I want to say that it was okay, but you know that how we is. We just say everything okay, but that shit was fucked up.
Your mom was really like pimping.
Yeah, like she had 9 of them.
Damn.
If on Cleveland, it was going from Cleveland Avenue to Stewart Avenue, which is Metropolitan right now. You know what I'm saying? And man, that shit was lit, man. Like, cause she was pimping and selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about been time like a nigga done came there talking about banging on the door like, hey, what's up, D? Where my hoe at? Where my motherfucking hoe at? Tell that bitch to bring her motherfucking ass outside now. I ain't finna play with you about my hoe. And my mama sitting in the house, she like, hey, they hold them chode now.
Damn.
And I'm like, hey, I'm sitting there, I'm just, you know. He like, bitch, I'm telling you right now, that bitch don't give me my money. I'm telling you, hey, I'm gonna run my car through that motherfucker. She say, well, when you run your car through this motherfucker, you gonna be dead by the time you get up out that bitch.
Jeez.
I was just like, whoa, you know, I'm sitting
Momma
there
Dee
like
don't
this.
Play.
And she used to be big girl, so she like, she like, come on with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm sitting back watching all this shit, and she come give me a little pistol like, huh, that motherfucker come in here. I don't give a fuck. You aim and you shoot that motherfucker. And I'm just like,
damn.
Okay. And I was like, boy, I was praying. I was like, God, please don't
let this nigga come in.
Here.
How old were you?
Huh?
How are you?
I was like, what? 12, 13, one of them motherfuckers.
Wow.
But that shit it was troubling. You know what I'm saying? But I remember one time, look, she, you know, I got a homeboy who his mom used to be cool with my mama, you know what I'm saying? And they was over to the house or whatever. And I guess she was going through something with her dude, and she was kind of like hiding from him. So she stayed on my house all night, and I heard them in there clowning. You know, they were drunk, smoking weed, you know what I'm saying? And the nigga came over there, but she hid or whatever. And my mama had already told him, like, you know, I'm gonna let you goddamn come in, but I ain't on that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, for real. Like, I don't give a fuck. You ain't finna do shit up in here. You know what I'm saying? So he like, all right, whatever. You know, came in, seen she went there, all right, boom. The next day was Super Bowl Sunday. So my mama always do this little dip, this little cheese dip on Super Bowl
Momma
Sunday with
Dee.
the wings and things. You know what I'm saying? The wing dope too. She got this sauce that's dope. You feel me? You gotta try the Momma Dee sauce.
Okay.
But look, the shit was crazy because she tell me, hey, go get some milk from over there. You know, you in the hood, you gonna go borrow something. So I go get some milk. I get over there to their house, and he cussing her ass out. I'm just like, I'm at the door like, I don't know, like, how should I approach this situation? He's cussing her out. I was like, I'm just gonna go back to the house. And he was like, man, what the fuck you doing over here? I was like, yeah. So my mama, she told me to come over here and get some milk. Man, fuck you and your mama. I was like, okay. Cause was big, and I was like, yeah, you know, 14, 13 at the time. I was like, yeah, okay. I turned around. She was walking through the door. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
I hope she didn't hear that shit. And she was like, what the fuck you just say to my son? I was like, oh, yeah,
Damn.
she heard him. And then she had a whole bunch of little goons behind her and shit. I was like, oh, shit, where they come from? Damn. So I was in there and I was like, nah, what's finna happen? And I'm telling her, I'm like, nah, like, we need to go. And she was like, pussy nigga, let me tell you something. She was like, I ain't your hoe. You know what I'm saying? Cause he said, bitch, you better get the fuck on. He was like, hey, do I look like your bitch? And do I look like your hoe? I ain't your hoe. Call me that again, and I'm going across your skull.
Momma Dee.
And she had a wood grain cane because she had just got to the hospital, had surgery on her hip. So cuz had a wood grain cane, and I'm thinking about all this shit while this shit going on. I'm like, cuz, you just got out, like, what we doing?
Like, you know.
just got out of surgery, cuz, like, is you thinking, like, you don't give a fuck? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Man. Cuz said, hey, bitch, like that, get out my house. I ain't never seen nobody do this but on baseball. You feel what I'm saying?
Not on baseball.
Yeah. Cuz reach back like this. Bow.
Damn.
With the cane?
Yeah, that bit broke. On that nigga's skull, I ain't never seen no shit just break like that. Like some hard shit like that just break. And that shit, like his shit instantly knotted up and started skinning. And so cuz just rushed her with the chair. This the real shit now. Rushed her with the chair, so they fighting, and I'm talking about he a big dude, and he tagging my mom. My mama tagging him. I'm like, nah, you just hit my. I'm like, you just hit my mama hard, bro. Like, so I run over there, and cuz got there and hit me with the chair, like slang the chair and hit me. So I got there and had this knife that my mama always give me when I'm out there in the street. So I just went and had at him, cuz I stabbed that nigga about 8 times.
God damn.
Caught him all in his head, all in his back, and so. I blacked out, and that's why I say I go black. You know what I'm saying? So I blacked out. I'm like, I was looking, and he said that little motherfucker stabbed me, and he was just walking away. My mama said, "Go get the fuck on, get the fuck on." So we ran, and I think I gave my homeboy the knife. I think because I don't even remember what I did. I think I gave it to my homeboy, but I took out running, and we was in the house. The police came to the house. She was like, "We ain't gotta open the door. We ain't gotta open the door."
Facts. Your parents do be like, you do not have to open that door.
She say they gonna have to come up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay. I was like, all right. You know, I'm fucked up. I got blood all on me. I'm mentally fucked up. I'm
you're
gone.
Like only like 14.
That's
14.
crazy.
I'm gone right now. Like, and she told me the story. She said, hey, look, nigga, when we get there and I say, tell the truth. Tell the police the truth. She said, this is what the truth is. And she said, this what I'm telling. She said, I don't give a fuck what I look like. This is the truth. I'm telling you.
Parents always walking the kids through.
You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, okay. And me and my mama had that type of relationship.
Sure.
Like we was all, you know, we in the street, in the hood. So it's like she had to be like that with me. So transparent, like let me know what's going on. So, man, we turned ourselves in, and then they had us in 2 different rooms or whatever. So the lady coming in, she said, so listen, I got a recording. Your mom is telling you to tell the truth, like, and she said, son, tell the truth. I need you to tell the truth. Just be honest. And she said, are you ready to tell the truth? I said, yes, I'm ready to tell the truth. And I told the truth that my mama told me to tell. You know what I'm saying?
Period. Real nigga shit.
And that's just always been our little relationship.
Real nigga shit.
So y'all didn't get nothing for that.
Because he went in a coma.
Oh,
and
shit.
he had warrants. So when he got out the coma, they let me go home because I was so fucked up that happened. I didn't even know I did that. Because they showed my dad, and my dad looked at me. He was like, yo. And he showed me the picture because they had to take pictures of him. And I was like, oh, I ain't do all that. Like, that shit scared me. I was like, nah, I ain't who. What? And they were like, nah, you did that.
Nigga, you did it.
You know what I'm saying? So when he woke up out the coma, he had warrants. And I guess he heard them talking, and got his way up out the hospital.
Oh, shit. Damn.
And so when the case came, they dismissed it.
Fact.
I ran back into him, though. You know what I'm saying? I had like all my older cousins and shit around. We was out in the street, and then came back. You know how in the hood they got them big ass speed bumps? He went over the speed bump. He was looking at me. He was like, I was like, oh shit.
That's like an old head.
I was like, oh shit, I don't have that knife right now.
Yeah.
I don't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I was Lil Scrappy, like pure me. Like, I can't fight nothing but the niggas around me. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my cousin said, you better keep popping, you better keep on pushing for you get a bullet this time, nigga. Like, cuz you got the fuck on. But that was the last time I seen homie. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Me and Momma Dee, we done had a couple
you
little
could
battles.
tell Momma Dee.
No, we done had a couple battles, me and her, with people. Like soon the nigga call out her name, I'm going outside that nigga's skull, and she coming with me.
Yeah.
It's over with.
Yeah. Wow. Now you can tell she thorough though. Like she is.
Now I tell her just chill out, cause we ain't doing all that.
Yeah.
We on a different, we on different shit now.
Yeah.
Facts. Scrappy, talk about fatherhood, man. I know you about to welcome a new baby too.
Oh man, that's my life. I know that's half of my purpose on the earth, because I'm like, that's the only way God could let me go through all them little childhood years and then grow up and give me 3 more kids. That was a question, like, what's going on? Like, at first it was freely to flow. You feel what I'm saying? I could, skeet, motherfucker. You feel me? And it wouldn't, everything would be okay. I would just have fun. And then all of a sudden, a nigga became fertile.
Men always be like, nah, I can't get nobody pregnant.
Motherfucker became fertile than a motherfucker. And I'm like, so that got to be, he must have seen how good I did with my fur baby. You know what I'm saying? And said, yes, allow him to, overflow with his loins. You feel me? Like, just be fruitful, But that's my thing, because I feel like, it ain't no playbook. It ain't no way to tell nobody how to be a parent or teach nobody how to be a parent, because every child is different. So I just looked at how I was raised and the wrongs that I looked at and seen, like, dang, man, like, I could have got killed right there. Somebody could have kidnapped me. This and that could have happened. And wasn't nobody even really, like, on none of that shit. They were just on getting money in the street, and, like, if a motherfucker come over here, we gon', like, all that ill shit. You know what I'm saying? I just always wanted to be the motherfucker that makes sure my kids ain't got to go through that ill part. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I done had cousins, little cousins get kidnapped out of nowhere, and we looking for him, and then we find his body. He done got just murdered. You know what I'm saying? It's like real headlines in the news. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go find it. You know what I'm saying? I was like 12 years old when that happened. You know what I'm saying? My one of my favorite cousins. You know what I'm saying? And just to see him like that, you know what I'm saying? And you have kids, and you're like, hey man, look at here. He was 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? So you like, man, my daughter, she's 16 now. You know what I'm saying? Finna get her a car. You know what I'm saying? Take her to the, her mama take her to the gun range. I be taking her boxing and all that, just keeping her up on her shit, cause, and she get down for her. She done had little squabbles in school. You know what I'm saying? That they don't want to send her home. I'm like, nah, bro, look, they fucking with her. So I done told my daughter, they fucking with you like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta defend yourself. She ain't finna be no sucker. You know what I'm saying? But just teaching them the way though, the right way, being there for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's what a nigga supposed to do, a man supposed to do. My bad. That's what a man supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, them your kids, that's your bloodline, that's your lineage, that's your everything, like, whatever's like, that's your future, because once you dead, they gonna look at them as you. You know what I'm saying? And when they die, they gonna look at their kids, just keep going. So shit, I just want to be there for them, make sure they straight, man. You know what I'm saying? That's half of my purpose.
Respect.
Hell yeah.
Respect. Hell yeah, man. It's definitely been dope, man.
Yeah.
We got one final question for you, man. We want to ask you, what does the word progress mean to you, Scrappy? That's the name of our show, and we ask all our guests that. Yeah.
Progress is to elevate. You know what I'm saying? Evolve. You know what I'm saying? Like, your next week shouldn't be like this week. You know what I'm saying? Or last week. It should be different. You know what I'm saying? Next year we shouldn't be talking about the same thing. You know what I'm saying? We should evolve. We should be different. We should see some kind of progress. You know what I'm saying? And as y'all show is called the progress report, you know what I'm saying? You know, gotta report the progress. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know, a motherfucker might think you being big headed, but hey man, listen, I'm just letting you know what's going on with me now, cause it ain't the same.
Yeah.
Period.
I progressed.
Before we close out, I just want to say one thing that really was crazy, right? So I moved up here with only visiting Atlanta once, and this was probably like 6 years ago, right? And the first night I moved here, my car was still packed with everything in it because I drove up here from Pennsylvania, right? And I went to Boogaloo, I think. And you was walking, like you was just chilling, eating, and walking out, right? And I was like, bro, I know I'm meant to be here. Like, how Scrappy just in here as a regular person? And nobody, like, because in Pennsylvania, if you was there, everybody gonna be
crazy.
on groupie shit. But you was just so regular. And I said, bro, I'm supposed to be here. Like, this is where it's at. Like, people not on no groupie shit. Like, it's just so.
But they are, but it's just,
I know, but it was, but
it's just certain, you know what I'm saying?
But if you was in Pennsylvania, they be saying your name the whole time. They won't even let you eat in peace or nothing like that.
They do that here. They just depend on where you at. You
that's
feel
a fact.
Me?
But I was like, to see somebody famous my first day here, and this is like when Love and Hip Hop was going crazy. It just was like,
it's a sign.
It was, bro. You don't even know that.
Nah,
but it
I know it is a sign. It's just like, look, Pete Game, I'm gonna give you a second side to that. I'm in jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking. The old man coming in, he like, what wrong with you, bro? I was like, man, I'm getting tired of looking at the street. It feel like I'm right there, like I can just touch it. And he was like, so what that tell you? I was like, I don't know. What the fuck? He was like, that's a sign, bro. He said, you going to be out there soon. That's all it's telling you. You going to be looking at it, then you going to be on it. Just get ready. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
So, it's, you know, God send them signs, man.
True.
Ain't leave sense.
Okay. No, you going to get stuck. You come to the A.
Hey, that's a fact.
Be like that, man.
Oh, yeah, I got to stop this, bro.
Say, I got to stop.
Ooh,
Scrappy, man, we appreciate your time, man.
I appreciate y'all having me.
Hell yeah, man. You got to narrate some books or some shit,
Yo,
man.
he's a great storyteller.
For sure. You got to do something.
I be trying to keep shit straight because people don't be knowing shit.
I seen Momma Dee walk across the street
I'm
like,
damn.
He's called Massa. Yeah, I seen the whole visual with that.
Facts, man. But we appreciate your time, for real.
Appreciate you having me.
Yep. We got a progress report for you, too, man. You got to make sure you hang this up.
I got you.
We didn't even really get to talk about the single, but I really fuck with your new single, bro.
Oh,
the energy on it is crazy.
I appreciate that.
It's a great song.
A+, that's what's happening.
Damn right,
Never would have got that in school, but
hey,
that's what's up.
It's like that.
We got too many rappers saying that. That's just a problem here.
Nah, look, I got it in boot camp. I couldn't get it in regular school.
Damn.
Hey, at least you got it somewhere, man.
Amen.
Hell yeah, man. It's the progress report, y'all. We out.
Yeah.
What's going on? It's your girl, Lala Shepherd.
Boss Brit the most lit.
What's up? It's your girl, DJ Excel. And look, we interview some of the biggest artists on the come up.
Hey, man, if you ever in Atlanta, y'all make sure y'all hit us up now.
Hey, hit us up today. It's where you need to be, man. A progress report. DM us right now.
Let's go.
Wednesday at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts. Progress report. We got the news, new interviews. We got the stats. Keep it a rat. Come join the pack. Know where we at. Wednesday at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts.